呪術廻戦
All right, here we go with Chapter 80 of Volume 10 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and we are starting Volume 10, Mekamaru Reborn, so to speak. Mahito has reformed him as promised, and now is going to kill him, or try to kill him. So there we go. Turns out Mekamaru's controller was the mole, or a mole, and yeah, so that's what happened in the previous chapter. Chapter 80, Yoimatsu, Yoimatsuri, is the title. Yoimatsuri means it's a small festival that happens the night before a big festival. So maybe this is supposed to mean like the calm before the storm, you know, the little thing before the big thing, whatever. We'll find out. Tetsudao, will I help? Yamete ore no omocha da yo. So stop. It's my toy. So shall I help? No, it's my toy. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So as we saw at the end of the last chapter, all these Mekamaru bodies are pouring out. Oh, okay, I'm going to stay zoomed out here. Some sort of like attack, possibly on Mahito here. And then Mahito doing some stuff, ripping up some Mekamarus. Baki, 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 baki. Snapping and cracking going on. And then after that, he's not there anymore. Not surprising. Nigetaka, ran away. Aitsu wa ore tachi korosu hitsuyo nai shine. Well, whatever. As for that guy, us killing necessity does not exist. So like, we didn't really need to kill him anyway. Or I guess maybe this is necessity to kill us. Oretachi korosu. This is where particles help. If this were as for that guy, no, I guess it would be as for that guy killing us, there would be an O here. Killing us necessity doesn't exist. So meaning that guy doesn't have to kill us. Sumanna, how boring. Ima wa kare janakute shoubu ga shitai en da yo. As for now, not wanting to hunt, a match wanting to do. So like, I want to do a match, I don't want to hunt. Tishi? That's, I think, the bottom of the floor here cracking. Yeah. Ne, right? Zoom. Oh. Okay. Boom. So there's some sort of large eruption here. Zah. So big water explosion. That's now like rain coming down everywhere. In a heavy rain, that's the Zah. And this is Mahito landing, coming up from that eruption, presumably to the upside, the surface. To. Ha-ha, in janai. So he laughs and says, ah, that's good, isn't it? Okay, so Mekamaru did not run away. Oh. He's now Super Mecha. Okay. And we're getting the introduction. What is this thing? Ultimate Mekamaru, the ultimate Mekamaru. Modo Apu? Is that Abu or Apu? Abu. Absoluto. Absolute. Mode absolute. The kanji here are zettai, like keino. So like absolute, certain form. Keitai, shape, yeah, form or shape. So like the absolute shape or the certain shape. And this is kind of like ultimate as well. The English there is ultimate. Soko kugutsu. Soko is armored, like armored plate. And kugutsu, oh, we saw that from last time. That's like puppet. So armored puppet. There's Arutimetto again, same thing as up there. Mekamaru. So the ultimate Mekamaru. Shisaku Zerogo. And this is like style make. Shisaku. Yeah, like trial manufacture a prototype. That's more this. So prototype 0, number 0. Okay. こんなものこそこそ作ってるとはね. Okay, so this sort of a thing, koso koso means like secretly or quietly. Yeah, sneakily making. As for that, like as for the idea that you would be secretly making something like this, hikikomori mo datte janai te wake da. Hikomori is that term for someone like me that doesn't go outside. I do actually go outside, but only if I have to. A shut-in, a stay-at-home, people who withdraw from society. I'm not that extreme. Even being a hikikomori date. Elegance? No. Affectation. Yeah. Even though you put on the reason is you're not just putting on airs or affectations of being a shut-in. So, in other words, you are a shut-in, but you do stuff with it. That kind of a meaning to it. Naka ni hiru daro. Existing inside, aren't you? Meaning like you are inside of that, aren't you? Oh, but he may be thinking this. Ore ni. That would be different. That would be different from the other Mekamarus in which he was controlling them, not being inside them. Ore ni furare. Oh, furerare takunai monna. It's the thing of not wanting to be touched by me. So Mahito's ability comes in his ability is to touch people and then transform them. Soul Jutsuseki, a manipulation something seat. Soju, sorry. Okay, like a flying control seat. So like a control seat, Tamashi no Zawa. As for the seat of the soul. Okay. Oh, Tobu. It's the head part. Okay, so he's guessing that Mekamaru, the controller, whatever the guy's actual name was, I forgot already, is in there. If he is, it's very spacious inside that head. Kakuju Hiseijo. Kaku here means like amplify, magnify. So kakuju is expansion. Expansion Hiseijo. I don't think that Hisei is a word. It's going to be Seijo. Normal. So this is like the expansion comparison. expansion. What else could he mean here? As like a single conjugate, the ratio. The amplification ratio is normal. Let's go with that. Kakuju hi seijo. Chikaku feedback shadan. And the oh my, this is like knowledge of the perception. Knowledge of feeling. The perception feedback is shadan. Severed, isolated, quarantined, intercepted. Yeah, okay. What do we have here? Okay, this says like year 17 year, 5 month, 6 day. Was this in 2017? This is 2020. This was published. Okay. I don't know, like, activity limit. Oh, activity limit, meaning like, I guess how long the whole thing can be active. 17 years. So, yeah. That was not supposed to be the date. 7 years, 5 months, 6 days of activity limit. Okay, so this is probably like the computer talking to him or whatever, announcing the status. Whole body ga oriteru geto dana. Okay. A curtain descending, a tobari descending, coming down. It's ghetto, isn't it? So ghetto must have lowered a curtain, a tobari. Ore o tojikomeru dake janai. It's just for entrapping, enclosing me, isn't it? Dake no. It isn't just for trapping me. Denpa mo tatareteru. It's also severing electromagnetic waves. Denpa. Yeah. So things like anything in the RF spectrum. So that's why he's got vitals are clear, but connect error. That's okay. That was why, right? So this was normal, but this was the perception feedback was severed or blocked. Connect error. So there's a curtain down. It's apparently blocking EM. Gojo Satoru no yo ni wa ikanai na. As for in the manner of Gojo Satoru, it won't go, or it's not going to go in the manner of Gojo Satoru, I guess. So, right, it is that way. Ore no shori jouken wa Gojo Satoru da. That's right. My victory condition, as for that, it's Gojo Satoru. Okay. So he's saying, oh, so he was expecting Gojo to show up. And now maybe that won't happen. So, right. So my victory condition, Jouken again, is just this like requirement or condition. Yeah, terms, requirement, condition. It was Gojo, or it is Gojo. Okay, we're going to get maybe a little bit more explanation. Don no shudan demo ii. Whatever the means, it's fine. Gojo to renraku o toru. Taking communications with Gojo. Okay, so sending a mail, of having a phone call, or having them do this, or having him do, I guess, manipulate a Mekamaru to go tell whatever her name is. Shibuya no keikaku o tsutaeru. The Shibuya plans transmitting. Yeah, transmitting the plans of Shibuya. That's where they are, I guess. Soshite bogo shite morao. And then also to receive bogo. which is hogo, which is care, shelter, safeguard. Okay? Daga, however, tobari to sore o oroshita geto ni shūchū suru ni wa. However, the curtain and that thing falling. Oh no. The curtain and Geto, who dropped that thing or made fall that thing, the curtain. As for doing concentrating, so as for doing concentration, or as for concentrating on Geto, who dropped that thing, and concentrating on the curtain, Mahito wa kikken sugiru. As for Mahito, it's too dangerous. As for Mahito, too dangerous. Mazu wa koitsu o harao. As for first, we'll purify this guy. And the kanji here for this guy is Mahito. So first, I'll just purify, not just, but as for first, it's purifying, exorcising this guy. Okay. There's Geto. Dozo oki ni nasarazu. So please, dozo, please go ahead. Oki ni nasa. This is kind of like a polite request. Oki ni nasarazu. Oki ni nasarazu. Huh. Nasa. Nasarazu. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's just like, don't mind me. Yeah, this is like, don't worry about me. Without worry of, yeah. So kini nado means to worry about something, but this is like, yeah, please, like, don't worry. Meaning he's not going to do anything. Okay. Izen resse. Izen means still, as yet. Resse. Inferiority? Or disadvantage. Okay, so still like at a disadvantage. Daga, however, shosan wa aru. As for a calculation of victory, as for the potential to win, it exists. Subete mite kita. Everything have come to see. Subete mite kita. Okay, interesting. Subete mite. This is sort of like seeing everything, and we get a bunch of flashbacks of fights with Mahito, it looks like, or various other things that we've seen already in the story that he wasn't present for, but apparently he's seen it. So interesting. So maybe he thinks that gives him an advantage. Ore o shippatta nengetsu, sore de etta juryoku. So years and months binding me. That, yeah, the years and months bound me. With that, received cursed energy. Dashi oshimi wa shinai. Shimi. As for being stingy, will not do. I'm not going to be stingy. Oh. Okay. So he has a thing for her. Did we know that? I can't remember. Oh. All right. Already a year is off the clock. Chun. Oh. Chaji ichinen. Charge 1 year. Yakihara e mekamaru. Burn and purify. Burn and exercise mekamaru. Okay, so this is like his batteries, apparently with cursed energy, and he was saying, right, all the years and months that he was bound, meaning sitting in that throne, I guess he was using to store up stuff. So now he's using that as like energy. So charge 1 year, burns 1 year off. Again, burn and purge, burn and exercise mekamaru. There we go. 1 year. Interesting for the opening volley. Ultra Cannon. Ultra Cannon. And we get die something whole, which is big something cannon. Let's see. I don't think that's how you draw that. There it is. How do you actually draw this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that way. That stroke. Okay. So that more comes down this way. Oh, this is also... Oh, that's Harao. Okay, so like giant purging, purifying cannon. Oh, bow. Okay. RIP bridge. As always, the infrastructure is the one that suffers. Byung. 俺の重力が尽きるまで焼き続ける気か? Okay. My cursed energy until used up, intending to continue to burn. My cursed energy until used up or expiring, intending to continue to burn. まずはそこから引きずり出してやる. As for first, from Soko, from that place, and the kanji are that control seat. So from that control seat, hikizuri dashite yaru. We'll do the favor of like pulling you out. Pulling out. Hikizuri. Yeah. And then hikizuri dasu, to drag out. First, I'll drag you out of that from that control seat. Mekamaru no kougeki de wa mahito no tamashi made kizutsuke-rarenai. Okay, so as for with Mekamaru's attacks, Mahito's soul, until or even Mahito's soul, Tamashi, will not be able to wound or damage. So Mekamaru's attacks won't be able to damage him, his soul. Yatsu mo ima no de sore o kakushin shita hazu da. That guy, meaning Mahito, also, right now, that thing ought to have done confirmation or belief in Kakushin. Yeah, confidence or conviction. So Mahito also, like, ought to have that conviction that Mekamaru's attacks aren't going to hurt him. Go. Oh. All right, diving in the water. No. That's him turning into a fish, apparently. No. Pasha. Splashing. Little stitched up fish. Okay. Whoa. Charge Ninen. Charge 2 years. Zoom. Just going to electrify the water. Miracle Cannon. Miracle Cannon. And this is what? A double big purification cannon. Boom. All right. I think it would have been smarter to just electrify the water. But hey, I'm just a reader. Okay, this happens, which I guess is Mahito. Did he grow really big? And he is grabbing one of the tubes. Omae wa seme no shisei o kuzusanai. So as for you, the kanji again, Mahito. As for you, Mahito, seme no shisei. Seme, attack. Seme no shisei, attacks posture will not crumble. Okay, so Mahito's attack posture will not crumble. Ore no kougeki nado ii ni kaishite nai. My attacks and things like that, I'm going to guess is like, this is either like paying no attention to or like not having any effect. Ii ni kai. Ii ni kai suru means to mind or care about. And this is the negative. So yeah, not minding, not worrying about my attacks and things like that. His attack posture is not crumbling. He's not worrying about my attacks. Oh, that was the top panel there. Soko ni kore o buchikomu. In that place, this thing will buchikomu means to like put in suddenly or strike in suddenly. So buchikomu, drive in, shoot into, smash. So we'll smash this thing in that case or in that place, in that position. Okay, so we get our classic that thing, but in case it's this thing, it's time for this thing. And that's the end of the chapter. And we get a little comparison, which is easy to see. Mahito, maguro. Mahito, maguro, tuna. Okay, that was the end of chapter 80. Actually, a relatively normal sized chapter. This series will continue. Yoi Matsuri. We will see part 2 when we read 81 next time.